tax season is here. Have you done your taxes yet? Well, we have a tax expert in our studio. This is Dan Ciampino, and he's actually a CPA from the staff of Ciampino and Company. Is that right?
Yes.
Hey, wait. Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Ciampino, a nice Italian name there.
It is.
All right, what advice do you have for people who haven't even tackled that pile of envelopes in which they have to do their taxes?
I would tell them, first of all, get that pile organized real fast. Get it to a tax professional probably before March 20th or 21st, because that's our cutoff. Get your taxes looked at. There's not a lot that you can really do at this point in time for 17. Some tax saving items. You can always still do a SEP if you're a business. You can put a retirement plan, in, which will help you in 17 at this point, because the tax rates are a little higher. In 17, then they'll be in 18. Maybe individuals can fund some IRAs. But unless you're going to file an extension, which will be April 17th, which is going to mean you're going to still have to pay the tax. Otherwise, you'll get hit with additional interest and penalties.
All right, how do you know that you really can't tackle it yourself? I mean, some people, especially we have a lot of younger staff members here, they just go online and do it. But how do you know when you really need to get some outside help?
Well, I guess I talk to people all the time about that. Some people just can't take the stress of doing it. So they'll call us up, we'll take care of it for them. Some people are good at it, but, it just depends how many hours you want to take to do it. Some people say, well, I did it in 6 hours. Well, God bless you, if that's what you want to do. Relatively small returns, you can do that way. You really can. But as times change, especially in 18, we have a new law. So there's going to be some changes, and I think people are anxious, and us as CPAs, we're going to be very proactive in 18, addressing our clients and our new clients on these changes.
And that's the biggest challenge, is a lot of people need to, know about these things that are going into effect when it comes to filing their taxes. And what's the biggest challenge you think people face come this time of year? They just get overwhelmed?
Yes. They just, they put it off, they put it off, they put it off, they put it off. And sometimes the sad thing is they put it off for more than 1 year. So then they get behind and they get hit with a bunch of penalties. So I say, if that pile's on your desk, bring it to somebody or get it organized and do it online and get it done.
Great advice. Dan Ciampino, thank you so much for coming in and giving us some advice. And we'll keep our eye on those changes for next year, because a few of them are happening and they're going to impact probably a lot of people.
We'd be happy to help you with those.
All right. Well, Dan, thank you for coming in.